First and foremost, we give thanks to the Most High Jah for making this humanly possible. For both my journey, putting my pain into writing, and meeting very, very prominent people, believe it or not. Sister Akuba, Sister Rachel, King Tuk, and I have so many friends here who, interestingly, as we sit down here, there's not one individual, male or female, who is from work, colleagues and friends. So everything happens for a reason. Most of you who are here are people I've met for years. Some of you I haven't met, but if I've met one person who you came with, you're a friend of mine. So there's Bonafide, there's Leo, there's Tony, there's Pat, there's Monica, Mr. Brian. Need I go on? Mr. John, Ebere, my brother, Kachi. So all of us collectively are making this experience come true. So first and foremost, my name is Obi. I'm a mental health nurse. I've been in the system for 25 years as not only a mental health nurse or a black mental health nurse, but as an African mental health nurse. I've been working majorly in West London NHS service, which is popularly known as St. Bernard's Hospital, for some people who've been in this area for a good while. Loving the job for a long time until December 9th last year. I sustained an industrial injury whilst restraining a patient, which became life-changing for me because I had to undergo major surgery and ended up being swapping roles from being a carer to being
cared for.
Cared for. I thought you said being careful. As well. And believe you me, for anybody who's going through any physical or mental illness or ailment or whatever it is, the pain is what the person says it is. You wouldn't understand until you're actually in that boat. So without going on for so long, I had to channel all my skills, all my energy, my beliefs, my faith to navigate through depression, which is a word we need to embrace because there's nothing negative about being depressed. True. If you want to inflate, that's a different thing, but everybody has some element of depression in them, but it's how we manage it and how we address it. True. I had to move from, I remember sitting down trying to think of having a one-to-one with myself, which is what we do with patients. You have a one-to-one session where you try and find out what's going on with them outside medication. And then I just thought, you know what, I can't end up being clinically depressed. So I channeled all that energy into writing, and I thought, you know what, I've had so many things I've wanted to say all these years anyway about nursing and how the focus is more on the cared for rather than the caregiver. And it's almost like in some cases you're expected to do miracles like Moses with the magic rock. During COVID, we went through a lot of issues as nurses, underpaid, and all we got was claps every Thursday while the Prime Minister was having parties at home and telling me don't go out. So a lot of these things impacted on us as nurses. So you were allowed to talk, provided the talk was user-friendly. So for me, that meant that a lot of things we were not really allowed to say. So sitting down there now, and you're programmed for 25 years, waking up 5 o'clock, getting ready, you're out the door, at the bus stop, doing the work non-stop. You spend 13 hours a day at work. You know the patients and your colleagues more than you know your own family. It robs you of your personal life. So here I was thinking, I can't sleep because I'm still ready to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So what am I going to do? So I thought, you know what? I've got a lot to say about nursing, because once you're out of the system, you're like a number. They cover the shift immediately, so it makes you feel like, oh, so I wasn't doing anything. Just when you think you're given a lot, you can relate to that. You're just a number. But then again, you realize that your number is a unique number. It depends on how you want to be called. So I just channeled all that energy. Again, I've not taken any credit. If not for my belief in the Most High, I wouldn't be sitting here. I could have easily been another patient, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just about how you see yourself when you have an issue. So I put pen to paper. Prior to that, I had conversations with a few people, one of them majorly Sister Akuba. Spoke with my brother, Ebere. He gave me so much inspiration. Brother Tony, who came all the way from Southeast London. I have to say that in particular because I think for anyone, it doesn't matter how far anyone has come today, but for some people, for me, it really touched me to see that they decided not to come to work just for this, it's only for 2 hours. So little things for me mean a lot. As we're speaking, I tend to go from one lane to another, which is why I don't drive. But to keep it short and simple, I poured my heart into the first book called Silent Care, the voice of Amma Jackson, who, interestingly, is a fictional character.
Okay.
Half Jamaican, half Nigerian. That's the best combination.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. But, female.
Can we just
But
have copies of the book?
Absolutely.
Just so that you get a visual.
Absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're not.
Copies of the two books. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Thank you very much. So these are the books. The first one talks about everything I really wanted to talk about that I wasn't allowed to talk about.
We've got another chair here. So we need to bring some chairs. Thank you. Yeah, please, yeah.
There's loads of chairs.
Yeah, bring some more chairs. Thank you. Thank you, bro. So we've got no one. If anyone wants to sit down, we should be able to. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So,
Thank you.
Amma Jackson gave me the voice through which I could communicate and relate my story without being judged. You put something in a book, if people are smart enough or strong enough or they have time, they will read the book. They can relate to the book, but they probably wouldn't be able to relate to me if I was standing at Speaker's Corner down Hyde Park saying the same thing. I'd probably get arrested.